Don't even talk about you fake. You gotta just fake the house in these schools. You can get put out over the next 2-3 years or achieve. You ain't even talk about none of that. Like, none of that is the topic of it. Yes. Yeah, your spot out right now. You gonna put it on Instagram. I bet you'll put it on Instagram at your house out. Oh God. You blocked your page. And I'm on your, I'm following your, I'm on your, my fake page. Shit about the black youth. I still see it. You supposed to pick, that ain't me on that picture, Lane Green. The whole world been thinking that too, man. I'm gonna say something about that. Man, that ain't me with that skirt on with that hat. Man, so he got more hits than me and Kendrick. I got more hits than Kendrick, and you made damn sure you got more hits on albums than me. You hard, why you tripping? And that rap picture, I was the sale sign up. Now you done when it took your whole money, put down on that goddamn house on that man, and you couldn't fix it off. Now the label came, took up that. You're stupid guy.
When Gunna announced his album, The Last Wun, it hit a nerve with Young Thug. Gunna tweeted the title and release date, prompting Thug to reply, "Nobody wants to hear that stuff." Gunna, annoyed, posted then deleted an IG story saying, "Bro, I don't mess with you anymore. You unfollowed me because you're not on the album." The title marks Gunna's final album under YSL Thug's label, with no future profit from his music. Gunna has been subtly dissing Thug. In return, Thug risked his probation by posting a studio IG story, flaunting his jewelry, signaling he doesn't care.
Yeah, that's some pounds, Pete. No way, Pete. Go pound, go pound, go make bag. Yeah, man. That's it.
This was only the first of many missteps for Young Thug, and here's why. The Atlanta DA has already started filing paperwork to revoke his probation, citing lyrics from his song Money on Money. Thug not only disses Gunna but also targets the female police officer who handled Gunna's plea deal.
Young Thug did to have, this is how you know this 4 p.m. is real. Young Thug posted the woman. This is Marissa Vivier. He said, biggest liar in the DA office. He posted her, okay? And then he also reposted, all my homies hate Vivierdo. Now, this is someone who is a officer of the law. This is someone who is a government official. When you do that and you're under probation, the government is going to be like, oh, you send a smoke signal that people should hurt this woman? That's why they're doing a motion to revoke his shit. Why did he do this? Because she's testifying in the OMF case, and she's basically saying, yo, OMF and 4PF, little baby, and then they're beefing and they're dying, and indictment's gonna come down.
As a result, headlines read, the state of Georgia has filed a motion to revoke Young Thug's probation and send him back to jail, planning to use his recent lyrics along with new disses toward going over the Last Wun album against him in Money on Money. Thug raps, "These guys are telling for nothing, and I gotta be the one calling them friends," later elaborating on the line in a recent interview.
I just like to help people, you know.
One of those artists was Gunna. You guys did a ton of songs together.
Yeah.
Very successful on your label.
Yeah.
He was arrested about the same time as you. I think a lot of people wonder what that relationship is like now.
Yeah. I know everybody wondering that.
What's it like?
I don't know.
Later that night, Young Thug tweeted, "If you're a rapper and you're rat, you just gotta do gospel, twin." The post went viral after a reply exploded. "You're literally not even legally allowed to rap about gangster stuff anymore, bro. Go do gospel." That comment alone pulled 100,000 likes and over 3 million views, but the tweet's reach also drew law enforcement's attention, leading police to target Thug while he was driving home from the interview.
You guys are flat lying. You're going 100 miles an hour down the metro.
Now, please get a warning. Please. But if I was a cop and the person told me, I'll be like, I might have slapped him. And I want to be
I want to slap
so bad. But you told me that your license, you just got the license back. I ain't gonna get your license.
One too many bodies.
I promise I won't do it again.
I seen one too many bodies, man. You know how many of those are?
The body cam footage from the stop quickly went viral. One reply summed it up, "I'm sorry, but there's no way Young Thug stays out of jail while being a rapper. The lyrics he needs to keep fans engaged will break his probation every time." With Thug still dissing Gunna, many believe he's headed back to jail, just as DJ Academics predicted. Academics noted that Thug's release conditions are built to set him up for failure, ultimately leading to a 20-year prison sentence.
Some of his fans think he beat the case. He definitely didn't beat the case. Beat the case means you have no stipulations. The Young Thug thing is a win, but it's also a huge setup. If you gonna tell me that they're gonna monitor him on a probationary basis for 15 years, can't be in Atlanta, can't communicate with co-defendants or members, he can't rap about, he can't promote, any music that has to do with what they believe is activity. But he's always gonna talk about him and he's doing his thing. They might consider that activity. He might be like, yo, man, it's like, yo, we going to the park getting lit. We going to the club getting lit. They might be like, oh no, you talking about it. So, we celebrating right now because I think we could all see, if you follow that trial at all, whether you're a fan of Thug or not, you can see the pain, you can see this was going through it. Like, he gained a lot of weight. Everybody knows Thug is not that weight, so we happy he got out, but we definitely got to be very cognizant of how it's going to play out.
This is when things took a wild turn. A report claimed Wack 100 has 2 hours of unseen footage showing Gunna telling on Young Thug in an interrogation room. The leak fueled speculation that the feds may be building another YSL case and shed light on why Young Thug is still furious with Gunna to this day.
Hey Gunna, listen. I'm putting it together. I'm going to give you some time. I don't know, 24 hours, 12 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 1 hour. I don't know. You give you some time, though, Gunna. You to go ahead on and confess. Confess to the world about all they're telling you. You know that interrogation? Yeah. Can't do that. 2 hours? Boy, you was sitting there talking more than Hurricane Katrina. The only thing he did wrong was let him recording. You know what I'm talking about.
Charleston White then confirmed the new snitching evidence, saying that after reviewing the court files, he actually respects Gunna for cooperating to beat the case.
Gunna is out of prison. I never thought I would be happy. Because they say, y'all, Gunna is out of prison. Now, I'm glad he got out by telling. I think that was smart, Gunna. I'm a Gunna fan now. I'm Gunna dead.
When Young Thug's fans attacked Charleston White, he doubled down, saying he would have done the same thing.
I wouldn't say what Gunna did was a snitch. Because Gunna's not a... He made a confession.
Everything shifted the night Gunna dropped The Last Wun. That same night, the Atlanta DA filed new evidence in court listing every alleged probation violation by Young Thug, now pushing to send him back to jail. According to the file, a week after his release, Thug tweeted, "Vom, let's drop one on these rats." Police noted Vom refers to rapper Lil Baby, whose album carries that title. While Rats was aimed at Gunna, they also cited Lil Baby's history of dissing Gunna for allegedly snitching to escape the YSL trial. Lil Baby replied, "We should," confirming the jab. The next day, Thug tweeted, "Gunna, stop acting like we're friends on the internet. I don't know you." Gunna's brother fired back, "Trust and believe the feeling is mutual." That night, Thug allegedly violated probation again, appearing on IG Live with T.I. and later posting a story saying he was home and did it the right way, a clear sneak diss at Gunna.
Hey man, what you got to tell me? Back. You feel me? Yeah. Hey man, ain't no cap in it. You feel what I'm saying? Right way. It's time. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that way. And go tell that.
Thug's comments were a direct shot at Gunna, making it clear he believed he did it the right way to get out. T.I. even backed him up. Fans flooded Thug's mentions, urging him to stop trolling and dissing Gunna, warning it could end badly for him legally. But the trolling didn't end there. DJ Academics revealed that while Thug was in jail, he made several calls to other rappers, telling them to stay away from Gunna.
So Young Thug told everybody that Gunna was a snitch. I'm telling you this, I don't know if you believe me. That's what he sent to, or he sent to Dirk, Baby. There's a few other rappers that went over just because some of them just told me. All of them rappers start not to Gunna, speaking out, they're chilling away. Thug got out, Gunna kinda hot. Ain't like you trying to really jump and work with Gunna, but
this raised the question, who would leak this to Academics a year after Young Thug's release? Many fans suspect Thug himself wanted it out but couldn't say it directly for legal reasons. With Thug's non-stop trolling and disses Gunna, they finally responded through his lawyer. The lawyer stated, "I was Gunna's attorney, but I am not speaking on his behalf. This post is solely to set out the truth. Gunna did not cooperate, did nothing, and said nothing to affect Young Thug's case."
And we have personal knowledge that members who are associated with myself have committed crimes of murder.
Yes, sir.
You were present on Jeffrey Williams, for a knife and a firearm with a cup. These items did not belong to you.
Yes, sir.
Gunna spent 8 months in jail before his December 2022 release under an Alford plea. His deal was not and could not be used in Young Thug's trial, and he was never listed as a witness. He received a 5-year sentence with no reporting, travel or living restrictions, and no probation. In the 2 years since, he has performed globally, gained international fame, and earned millions. Thug, by contrast, went to trial and later pleaded no contender after 30 months in jail. He was sentenced to 15 years of probation with strict conditions, including a ban on living in Atlanta. The lawyer's message ended bluntly: "Those who continue to badmouth gonna get over it." The statement drew 6ix9ine's attention, prompting him to share the truth.
Just incriminated, implicated YSL being so now home, right? All the people who's locked up, like Jeffrey, like Young Thug, now he can't go with that defense. He can't go with the defense saying, I'm a record label.
It was clear Gunna wanted the snitch label gone, but with the Last Wun's release, a deeper issue surfaced. A viral tweet read, "Once you learn the effects of Gunna snitching in that YSL trial, you'll understand why Thug and Baby will never be cool with him again. Go learn." That post sparked a viral Reddit thread compiling new evidence from the Atlanta court system, this time suggesting Lil Baby could be next to face RICO charges. The thread opened with DJ Act revealing on stream, just a year ago, that 4PF appeared on the same RICO document as YS.
I've heard two of them. Like, I've heard the two of them. They're like, yeah, these are getting going first. And I've heard. And I don't know if I should say it. Again, I got nothing to do with no investigation, nothing, or whatever. But these are top ones. Well, one's a top one. The other one, matter of fact, I'll do the segment without saying anything. I'll just say this. I believe you know who the obvious name is. They're in Atlanta. They go by three letters. They've been popping. One of the top, I would say, 3 rappers in the game.
Over a year later, Academics gave an update this week, saying he now has the full picture and claiming Lil Baby is next on the RICO list.
I'm going to tell you some things that you're going to have to take my word or don't believe it. When Fonnie Willis started targeting YSL, Fonnie Willis had a bunch of people targeted. She wanted Thug. She got YFN. So she got YSL, YFN. Eventually, they were going to get to 4PF. That's one of the reasons it changed. Except, what I heard, the feds told them, it's okay, you got it. So the feds told him, like, it's okay if you dismiss the charge. So they didn't go that hard with trying to get dirt, especially after the charge. They dropped the case. They dropped it. But the feds has realized we don't get dirt. Doing the math? You see why Lil Baby was moving the way he did? Because Lil Baby has been on fed watch. He's been on county, state.
In case you missed it, headlines read, Lil Baby has been taken into county jail for questioning in the deaths of Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. Police are investigating why he shut down Fort BF shortly after the crime.
Police are blaming a local rapper's music video for the deaths of 2 teen-year-olds, and a $50,000 reward is being offered for more information. So far, 7 people have already been arrested.
Between the bullets, it was nothing but bullets,
At least 25 shots fired.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was just a concert. I was waiting for Lil Baby to come by my tacos up.
Just before police questioning, Lil Baby revealed he shut down his record label for PF to prevent it from being labeled a street gang.
This 4 had to come to an end. You know what I'm saying?
You said course. Why you said course?
Because all the shit that be going on. And I had to start learning that, like, other people actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'd be a fool to just keep the same thing going. They trying to make something out of something that it ain't. Right. Like, if I got any kind of control of, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing, or it ain't even just about the police, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about.
Atlanta police later issued an update, with the head of Georgia's PD Council unit stating his office is preparing to fight a potential for PF RICO case, with official paperwork naming Lil Baby. He was even mentioned in court when an investigator testified, "We are listening to a wiretap call where someone said Lil Baby had tickets on some people's heads." In other words, Lil Baby was allegedly offering money to have individuals dealt with similar to past murder for hire allegations tied to Lil Durk.
Like, come on, bro, you know what's gonna go on. Like, how the hell you can, you know what I'm saying? They ain't like that, man. Got tickets on a lot of these folks.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on
these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that in the pics?
The unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sam.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested? And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones wanted to have people on.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
But is this why Young Thug still takes shots at Gunna almost daily because of what's coming for Lil Baby? With the trio now divided, Gunna is left standing alone.